spoke, describing him as a god and gentleman, and hurled abuse at Prime Minister Bruce Golding, who he labeled a puppet of the USA. Added to the gang leader, I fired my AK until my finger was numb. I eat gunpowder until my throat sore. The gangster also expressed frustration at the fact that he was unable to go out to a movie with his woman or take her shopping because he was wanted by the police. Said he was said in his entry dated September 13, 2019. Today I felt a touch of envy in a positive way. I saw a man and his woman going on a date. I just wish I could just go out with the love of my life. Murray also expressed joy at the birth of his son on August 30, 2009, saying the boy make my joyful. I am truly blessed. Despite our present struggle in my village, we are standing. I love life. Life is wonderful. He named his 6 children and a stepdaughter from whom he expressed great concern, and in a couple of entries spoke of how his lifestyle has changed, has damaged his relationship with his woman. So you see?
Hold on the unalive. You know who was Dark Power Woman? Inspiration.
Doggy.
Yes. I know that.
No, Dark Power's not Doggy from Montego Bay.
Oh, Doggy.
Oh, Doggy. But I know that.
We know Dark Power Woman are Tom Tavares' daughter.
Tom Tavares' daughter.
Look at that corruption right there.
Exactly. I
People
remember
with
when
powers,
they're
linked to.
unalived him, and she was getting up on set and running up and down.
Yeah, she was doing a lot of things.
Wait. Can I repeat that again?
Tavares' daughter was Dark Power Woman. You never know that?
Yes.
Tavares.
They have a child together.
Yes.
Tom Tavares Vincent.
Go. You never see her when him dead. She'd run up and down on a ball.
Yes, she was crying all over
And
the
I
place.
said them kill her man innocently, unalive him innocently, and him not
Yes.
Yes.
What would make girls like those?
So this is not Dog Paw, this is Doggy Diary we reading?
That's Doggy Diary. Right, Anna?
Yes, I'm telling you that Doggy is from Montego Bay, the Stone Crusher gang, and Dog Paw
Yeah, I know.
is
I
from
heard of that.
Kingston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so this is not the same person that
Doggy died years ago.
Turpy put out a
He
video?
died after the Tivoli incursion.
Okay, this is something different. All right.
When I think Dog Paw badness can come here, Doggy wicked.
No, because I was thinking about the same Dog Paw that Turpy had mentioned, I think, at one time when he had written something too. Or is that the same thing?
No, man, Dog Paw didn't write anything. Dog Paw went to the paper to complain and pontificate about his innocence. He and his mother. And they were saying how innocent he was and they won't leave him alone.
That's
and all
right.
that.
I remember.
Yes, he went to the newspaper with that. So
And he was never innocent.
Yeah.
Never
I mean, if me add it with me believe the boy I know in talk, you know.
Me never believe. Me know say that boy there wow.
And his mother come out with that young natural and all, not even comb, say boy, our son innocent, he never seen do nothing yet.
Yes, man.
And later, Barry said the same things that she never seen do nothing yet, he never shout at her. He's very kind and humble.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Me don't know how she end up with that man.
Drugs, we must cheat drugs out, you know, drugs.
Yeah.
She could never be. A dog paw. I told you a dog him name man. Saturday.
She could never be in her right mind.
Yes?
And you should remember the story behind Dog Boy is that how he became involved with Tom Tavares Vincent's daughter.
Tell me.
Dog Paw was an adopted child. He was adopted by I don't know if it was Barbara Carby. I don't know, my memory probably doesn't serve me right now.
Are we talking about Dog Paw?
Dog.
Is it Doggy or Dog Paw?
He was adopted Howard by one of those uptown women. He became a part of their family.
I think I heard
he,
that.
yes, he had gone because of his adoption into that family. He was able to
Went to a top
commingle
school.
with people like the Cindy Break Spears. Remember that this young lady,
Yes.
Cindy Break Spears'
Yes.
daughter.
Yes.
That's how he became involved with that girl. So
He went to
it's
one
not
of the
that
top
he-
schools, eh?
Yes, he went to. I think he probably went to the same prep school that that the girl went to. You know, but it was one of those high-profile family that he was connected to.
One moment,
So
one
he
moment,
didn't-
sir, one moment. Dexter, what's his real name? Can put in that part pay that me I get. Is it Christopher Lincoln?
Yes, I think that's his real name, Christopher Lincoln. Yes.
Okay, let me look for it. I pay that me I say come up pay pretty dog.
Dexter, is that dog we are talking about? A dog part no.
Yeah, we are talking
My
about
dog
dog
part, that's the
part.
one that was
Someone said he
connected
went
to
to Jamaica.
Tavares.
He went to Jamaica College.
Yes,
Yeah,
so he,
I know he was
so
in
he
the top
didn't start
schools. Yeah.
out. He didn't start out as a bad man per se, because and the girl got involved with him because he was a bad man. The girl was involved with him. They developed a romantic relationship, and then like human beings who fall into vulnerable situations and become influenced by peer pressure in the groups that they find themselves in. He became what he became. So that's really the story behind how she and this guy became involved. I think she got pregnant for him early, and love is love. You know how it goes.
Why she love a ugly man?
I'm very ugly.
Why ugly?
Or you know what, LNM, he might not be ugly, but you see when they get into these crimes and they have to be hiding out.
Yes, that's sir, piece of the crime and them ugly. Same thing with
Why?
Perky boy.
Ugly
Crime.
man.
Because Perky boy didn't look
He
like
was that
17,
ugly?
but he was 27.
What him ugly man?
Really?
Ugly man.
And I saw some pictures at the time when the incident.
Well,
never looked back.
LNL, you know what they say about the ugly men.
What they say?
What they say?
I will not repeat it on this
So now we
platform.
go with something,
No man, he ugly man. We couldn't sit.
We couldn't lay down with a man like that, man. He ugly man. Jesus.
What if he carries personality?
Clive,
His personality was, I don't know, yeah, man.
That's what Leah said. Leah said he was so kind. And my papa, because she called him Papa. My papa is so nice. So and this part me that call her Kitty Pa. Remember when them unalive him, the boy them at the bush, or them go take on the police. And this part me that said dog pa, look puppy pa them.
Yeah, but actually, a lot of people who knew him, that's why a lot of those women those Cherry Gardens women who adopted him, and those who knew him, when he was unalive, they came out and they spoke out, and they tried to what they tried to do. They tried to do that Michael Manley thing, where he was a victim of society.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yes, remember that talk that they had made? That
They used to put that until Serpy come out and debunk all of that.
Yes, it wasn't. You know how Michael Manley in the 70s and the PNP came up with this thing that people were driven to poverty because they were poor.
Next time, listen to this part. According to his mother, Clarice Sr., Christopher Linton was a quiet, unassuming boy who not only attend church regularly
That's
but
his
got
biological
baptized
mother, yeah.
at the age of 10. What can you say about that? Everybody gone?
No, well, listen to you.
No, I'm just read the part that I couldn't hear what my mother say. She said he was one of the most liveliest choir members of the Church of Jesus Christ United Faith Apostolic in Tavern, St. Andrew. So like a boy, you're right, Dexter. It so like he was up there with higher Land. Dexter, where did you say he lived before?
Calvin said he's from my community. Where is he from?
Dexter?
Unmute. Why everybody mute?
No, I was wondering if it was such a quiet. Where did it?
I was hearing what were you saying?
No, I was saying, where did you say he grew up? Because they said that he was in the church in Tavern.
See there.
Yeah, that's where he's from. He's from that tavern area, up in that area there he's from. And those people that adopted him, they were either, you know them, I don't know if it was Barbara Carby. Man, maybe you Google Barbara Carby and Dog Point Jamaican. I don't know if she was one of the
There was nothing else. Barbara Carby. That's what the Carby is.
C-A-R-B-Y, I believe. And she,
I don't know who the woman.
But she was, I think she was either the adopted mother, because I guess he was like a good kid. They liked him.
Yeah.
And that's how he got involved with that girl, because they adopted him and sent him to school and all that stuff.
I remember after he had passed, after the unaliving went, Cliff used an interview with a very renowned top woman in Jamaica.
Man. Yes, that's
and
what
she blamed the system, that the system let him down.
So it was the system that let him down, yes.
And Cliff Hughes was livid to hear such a prominent person like she saying those words about this criminal.
Yeah, man, I'm almost certain inspiration that it was Barbara Carby, that woman who was the head of ODP at one time. I could be wrong, but
I'm gonna look at
yes. You have to drop. So when name they want to come up in the box, I need it.
Oh,
Come up and looking at the comments.
Clive, stop sending that box.
Yeah, man, but he was either from Tavern or Puppy.
Send a request, Clive.
Send a request, Clive.
I'm trying to read. So C-A-R-B-Y?
Lorenza, leave the door.
Index
Try K-A-R-B-Y.
You know, say C because it come up, I see it come up.
Yeah.
But not with him. I'm trying to Google them together to see if she adopted him. She's a pretty woman, though.
Yeah, man, beautiful woman. And that's why I'm saying the boy was in good company, and that's how he got involved with that girl. He didn't get involved with the girl because the girl was like attracted to these bad men.
Clive, send your request.
He got involved because he was rolling in that crowd.
Oh.
You know? And then he and the girl developed a romantic relationship.
You know,
I think the girl got pregnant for him earlier, and then you know, she you know, love is love, you know, a woman.
Who pitney she gave him?
At all?
I think I come out here with them.
Yes, two kids, yeah. Two kids.
Yes, next time. But hear this. But listen to this. Not to cut you. If you start to have children, and you get to a place in your life where your children were so much more to live for, why would you continue along this bad, treacherous path that leads to your demise? Why?
Demise, right. That's
pick your conscience and says, you know what? I am now deciding to turn around because I have something to live for. I love my kids. Shouldn't that make something? I think.
Come out here.
She was a doctor, dental.
Yes. Yeah,
Do you think she have anything to do with his upbringing? Do you think she has anything to do with it? Why she was defending him?
No, man.
Annalie Clive
he
wants
probably
to something
veered off
like him know.
You know, Tavern.
Come on.
Puppy and Tavern and those places, you know, was a hotbed of gangs, you know, back in the day. Augustown, those places. So you never know what influence he might have come under, you know. Yeah, and remember that popular guy who was up there, I don't remember his name, that they said he was recruiting teenage boys to be a part of gangs where they unalived his brother who was a preacher who converted and became a preacher in some church up there.
Who was that?
Yeah, I don't remember his name, what his name was, but he had a gang up there in the bush.
I remember that bush gang.
Yeah, that they remember they had a big old interview with him and the little boys in the bush and the gang.
Was that when
killing
Adam
cows.
was reigning?
You're talking about
Yes,
Warwick
yes.
Hill, right?
That I
But
think
not
Adam
America
set
Hill.
them
It was
down.
up in Papine or Tavern or Augusto, one of them places.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the name of the guy. He was a big man too.
Clive, what you want to say?
Yes. I think some of the information from Dark Power when I talk, it's incorrect.
Like what?
This youth actually grew up in a tavern. His mother from there, my brother named Ageable. And a matter of fact, when including me and my family, them, we have a nephew who involved in unaliving him. Yeah? Him Dark Power, he used to come to me yard. Them used to have time we send bird, me never take out food and stuff and give him. Yeah? So he used to eat all of my yard too. And that me I tell you what so I have no proof that Dark grew up in a residential era. Now I have a bigger brother named Ageable. All of a sudden, them take up badness. Ageable started to unaliving people. Him end up in a prison and him try to escape and the water them unalive him. Now him Dark Power, I use that as an example, and him still want to carry on when brother carry on him brother legacy. So him started to interrogate people in my community several times. All the night, late night, him come and fire shot on people's house. You know, him calling out youth name, say he come from where them and all them thing there. Be a man, this him start, they look at youth. Nobody do him nothing, him just take up this badness on him head, want to have danship. See, him gonna down to the riverside where him unalive a little girl live down Bedward Garden. You understand me? So he was doing some bad, crazy things. He's trying to gain some danship. I don't know what was going on in his head, but he had a lot of madness. So Dark Power was a youth that grew up in the community of Tavern. I don't know if him were adapted to anybody, any such people. And some of these people who them call advocate and these people in Jamaica, sometimes they just come out with some little lies and say for defending some youth that was actually dwelling themselves in criminal activity. Big time, bro. And it's not a joke thing. If you talk to anybody in a tavern, they told you they don't have anything to do with him because him turn against him community for no reason. As him come out of prison, him drive up on the same street and live and fire up shot for some people. Him shoot a girl. She was like a young baby. Him sick in the head, yeah, man. That man sick in that youth sick in the head.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
And yet still him wife come out and a cry I water and say him innocent.
His wife.
Well, I'm him not married. Well, me just say wife.
No, and his mother too. His mother, that's why his
Yeah,
mother
Dark
leave.
Power.
After a while, remember, if you listen to my view, you know, a lot of videos were released with Dark Power threatening people, talk when doing a prisoner, when go do when them come out. So yeah, my view of all the recordings them over there, man.
And his mother is
Fabian Bars.
his mother is a bitter liar. You understand me? Because she know all that her two sons doing and she's quiet with it. So something
these women are wicked.
him our brother was uglier than him. You think him ugly yet? You think him ugly? Him our brother was uglier than him when he ageable. The one of them killing and the prisoner try escape.
Dexter, the leader that you're talking about, is it Joel Handem? Somebody type it in the comments.
Joel
Lord God, no talk
Yeah,
more than
and
one
Joel
day.
Handem was recruiting people. Maybe it's him Dexter talking.
Yeah.
When went terrible.
And them did terrible.
No. It don't have anything to do with Joel's situation.
No,
He
man.
came-
Dexter was talking about that was recruiting people. So I asked if I Joel Handem.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
him
somebody type it in the
matter.
comment.
Yeah.
Joel have his own syndicate. You know?
Boy, Joe, and them they put fear in me. I tell you, I want to go to school. I live on my beer.
He was a terrible one.
So Dark Pa Linton caused a lot of problem in the community and caused innocent people for lost their life, including a schoolmate of mine. So me and him go to school together. You understand me? A man when grew up and know, a man who could have been his father, cause he way younger than we. You understand me? And other more people in the community. And this is what I said, these mothers in Jamaica, they constantly know them youth are enter them, the police unalive them children or them son or whatever, them come out and talk about the son is the best person. And you know, it's not the best person, you know what him do and you hide it. That's why she moved from the community, because she know what she involved with doing.
You know that I tell you, some of these mothers are worse than the sons. Worse. They're so evil. I tell you a story. You know that social media influencer girl, that real nice looking, what her name was, and she met this guy in a Montego Bay. That's right.
Yes.
You see that boy? You see that boy who did the unaliving? That boy was out and he abuses women. He was out on so many charges. And the parents knew that boy grew up in the church. And how he got this evil, nobody knows. And I know of his cousins. And his cousins, they had their grandmother died. And they went down for the funeral. He lived in Jamaica. And they could show me him in the picture, taking pictures with the family at the time of the funeral. And the parents knew that the boy was up to no good, going around and trying to unalive people. And it was happened. This guy unalived that social media girl. And after that, he went and befriend another girl. He's out on bail. He's supposed to be at his home under house arrest. And he somehow got linked up with another girl. Brought the girl there in the downstairs of his parents' house. And had the girl there against her will for days. And tortured the young lady. How she managed to get away, God knows. And she went and make a report. And when she went to make a report...
she tell her how she got away. She said the guy was using her card to buy stuff. So he went with her in the car to buy gas.
Yeah.
It's when she went at the gas station and he went inside, she ran out and got away.
But she never knew that he was this vicious murderer. She never knew.
She didn't know before, because he said he was a doctor. The same thing he tell all of them is a doctor.
So they said, you did not know, she never heard of that. And the police had to go there to unalive him.
His parents knew about it and then they cover it up.
Yes.
And the parents come and the father cry,
Father
oh, the
came and was
innocent.
talking how they were so wicked and innocent. Let me tell you, they should lock up some of these parents. Lock them up.
Yeah.
Inspiration on the first, him name a call for an unaliving woman. At the third
Exactly.
time, him name a call and his mother know and his father know and them have to let them know.
Yes.
Victim come out when say them escape out a trunk.
Listen, he has a sister in the States, and she said she doesn't care. She's coming down to give him the best funeral ever.
You see some of them girls at Jamaica, you see two of them licky and love people.
Yeah.
And that sticky and I know. You see if sticky and them are licky. Them couldn't catch her. Them couldn't know him for that kick her every day.
Yeah, she wasn't a broke girl.
Licky.
But she had money. She had money.
Yeah.
And as I heard, she was very influential to a lot of people in her circle.
Yeah, everybody loved her. She was a joke. She was a nice person. Trust me.
Wow.
And first of all, if you tell me say you're a doctor, you tell me say you're a doctor, me I sit down and quiz you because I know a lot about the medical. Anything you tell me, I have to talk about it constantly.
Annalie, so much scamming and trick are going. Oh, she buying to it. Oh, she buying to it for a person on social media. You know, say a whole heap of con people.
It's not even that, you know. It's not even that social
He's a
media. You
handsome
see,
dude, you know. He's
Anika.
a very handsome dude.
Hold on, you see, Anika, she's a road girl. She's a street girl in the street. I don't know how she get catch by that.
That's what I'm saying. She was street smart.
Yes, that's how she made her money, you know. But boy, I don't know. The doctor thing get to her. Boy, I don't know.
He's a cute. One is cute, and one is cute, and then he say my doctor, and then him at the house big, and that catch them. That catch them. Him cute, him at the house big, and he say my doctor. What's not to love?
And the parents have a big nice house. They show the house where they are alive.
But what him did over the years, him keep taking photo in some big top vehicle and some big house, some flashy things. Him take photo again, so it attract young girls and him see it because to him, for the person himself is him actually buying to it and Annalie.
What him do?
I think he was mentally disturbed somehow, because if you get so many chances at life. And you continue along the same path, I don't think there's no redemption for you. No redemption.
Of course, that's craziness. If you see a woman and the woman says she don't want to go with you, why would you unalive her?
But how many chances should you get? How many chances should you get?
None.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you keep going? No, enough is enough.
But really, you know, a next girl from the community when know what him a do to, you know. Basically, me and somebody that talked to one time, and she said, what happened with the girl, when the girl find out, say, him disappointed with it, because some of them come from far to meet up with him. He can't do it in a nearby community because people know him already.
Yes.
So more time target somebody from Kingston. And when them come and
only when the boy get her because the boy pretty, that's all. If you never, and a bleach, you know, because he's not naturally that. A bleach.
Wow.
And him scams, but him scamming all that. That's the only reason he get her because him can scam and buy certain things. And as the sex Clyde, because them licky, that's all.
Yeah, man.
But listen to this. As a parent, I see my son driving fancy car. He doesn't have a job. He never went to university. Has no training, formal training. Is not owning a skill. How is it that you're able to live and buy the things that you buy, coming to my house with it? Where do you get the money? Where do you get this money?
I think that boy parents care. I don't think them care. Because them love him. When you love your children, you'll turn your eye to everything. Them love him.
Well, it's tough love.
You know, see after them unalive him, them same father, they cry saying he was a nice boy and blah blah.
Yeah, tough love.
The father say him innocent. The police them come in him house, come unalive him son in him bed. Innocent.
And you know care about the girls them when them saying do anything to him. Not care.
Father criminal like him too.
Exactly. Sometimes them father them get it from them parents.
Yeah.
And I heard they're big church people here. Big church people, I heard.
I realized he was a serial unaliver though.
Yep. Serial unaliver.
No different from Ted Bundy and them. He was a serial unaliver.
A serial man.
Jeffrey Dahmer is like.
Yeah, I hear a girl say she escaped out of the trunk. My Kara figure unalive her.
Yeah. It's terrible. Has no heart. No heart.
No.
How you like women?
Remember, I know the girls, so when him capture her, you know, he lock her up in the house for days. The mother and father don't hear the girls in the house. She don't see the light on and
Inspiration in your vehicle, you have to fix your mic. And echo.
And lie and wicked man.
The time say the parents them not see that. The girls them in the house for days because him locked up and gone. Because them can't come out, you know.
Well, Anika wasn't at the house.
She was not, but we don't know she's at the house and they come back. We don't know. We don't know because she's not alive and him not at the truth. There's no truth in that boy.
Quite sad. I don't know why Anika never drive her car. Cause she have all a car too, you know. Just buy her car.
Next man, sister, a nice young girl, man, do that. The man,
Yo, I want nice human being that man take the girl lifestyle.
Man, me not have no remote seat. I'm glad police kill him. And that me I tell you, I
Glad too.
alive him. There's other more girl, me not do the same thing to and get to it.
Me glad when them find out who do it and him lose him life. Him deserve every bit.
So what them they go let him out for? Let him out to come do the same thing again, because he not reform, you know. No must analyze him, man. We're going to let him out to come do. Check where people go and pick me again.
Remember now, Annalie.
The boy don't change that change.
Remember right now, the police have a load on him, and it's just that them cannot hold him directly because they know him and just say him and go on a serial thing.
No, me know, but earlier on somebody said the police we let them out and alive them, and people said no, the man said that can't go so. Well yeah, we're gonna let him out to come eat and do the same thing. No, you're gonna let him out and watch him. And the first movie make him move, you put him down, man. Put him down like a puppy, him not learn. It's in him, you know, the way the girls them talk and saying do things. You know that guy is not going to be reformed anytime soon. He's just a devious person. He's not even a regular unalive right now. He's just a devious man. For you to torture somebody, no feed them.
You know, somebody said that his baby father was a liar.
That's Darpa.
Oh, Darpa.
Yeah, that comment came up with Darpa.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he was him liar.
What are you, man? Hey, it's a youth, a dark farm, man. It's like some bad bliss not follow the man. Because I can't understand how the youth just get up and just have this hate in them heart for people in their own community. I don't like nobody doing nothing. You just want this badness. They want their name for your car. They want people to rate them, say them are done and all these things. You understand me?
Yeah, but most of them killer they unalive boy. Nobody not do them nothing. Them just them mother them the belly they just sit for dash with them not for ban.
Yeah, them boy come like country concrete meme star.
Some belly are for dash with, man. Them the belly they for dash with because them come on earth and take a lot of innocent soul.
Yeah.
My Dexter here, you know, Dexter is next to Apostle, you know. When Apostle is not here, Dexter is next to Apostle.
Sorry, Dexter, but boy, dark power belly should have dash with.
My Dexter open him and say no LNL.
Oh my God.
You know what, LNL? Well, I agree with you. We can't be so rational.
Remember, you know, at one point, they want her to be counselor in a favor of Williams constituency. And the people them say must be mad.
Who? Leah?
Yeah, this is
must be mad.
It's not the people them say none at all. She can't have no representative in the JLP, none at all.
You must be mad.
What did Leah? First of all, Leah is a junkie too.
You must be mad. Go over PMP with that.
While I can take the brother, I can't take Leah.
Hold on. The point I was making, you know, Hesla, is not that the guy. I said the lady from the interview that she gave on Nationwide said that he was a quiet boy. And this is what she said. Those are her words, not mine. That he was a quiet boy. He had potential as a student, and they adopted him, and they sent him. They paid for his schooling and all that because apparently, from what she said, his mother is very poor, and there were 2 boys. That's what the lady said in the interview. And they took that one. They sent him to school, and so he came. He was there with them at the house and whatsoever. And in any extracurricular activity, they paid for all of that. That's what I'm saying. That's how he came to meet this girl. Because he was running in the crowds with these people.
Yeah, but none of that is true that he went to any college or nothing like that. This guy is giving problem from him 19th.
So he didn't go to Jamaica College?
And that to me, that's a rumor. I don't think that none of that is true because he grew up in Taban and he was making problems. His brother.
Yeah, because the media said he went to Jamaica College. That's what when he died. That's what they said on the media. That he was a student there.
But me I say, but me I say the student was a problem for him in teens, involving all type of badness and all them things. So me I say, by the time he get to a college, I don't know about that.
No, not university. Jamaica College was the high school. The one down the road from Tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember, that one right down there before you get to Ligani?
JC at that.
JC, yes. Mm-hmm. That's where they said he went. He attended that school. And
that could be true. I wouldn't dispute it.
So that's what they said. He wasn't, because that's what the lady gave the interview, and then she went further to say she wanted to make it out to mean that to say that the society failed him. He became what he became because of society, and not because of his own doing.
No, it's not. It's all a lie, man. I mother feel him. If anybody feel him, I mother feel him. Because all the problem with him I do, his mother knows say him I do this and not try step in to stop him from doing him I do. So how come that's why them keep on blaming. If up to today, Andrew Owens around the government say all of them problem there with unaliving with young people, young youth in Jamaica, but way before Andrew come farm government, and them still are trying to blame it for Andrew up to today. You understand me? Them never blame them parents. No, them have this envy inside of them want to analyze people, them see a success and achieve in a Jamaica. Anybody them for blame about them poverty and them struggle, them parents. And them parents supposed to sit to that them get an education or get a skill. And none of that happen for them and them want to take it out from other people. Just look on it deeply, Dexter, man. Who comes the government and the government, the system not feel them, him and his mother feel themselves.
Clive Dexter, although Dexter can speak for himself, but Dexter is not agreeing with what they said, or Dexter is telling you what happened, what they said.
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't agree with her.
I know, I'm just referring now that to my knowledge.
He was just explaining to us because we were wondering how the girl just get up and be with him, and he was explaining to us that he would have mingled with them before he became so prolific. And that's how she should have met him, and she fell in love with him. And love is love. Because if me love my man, me don't care what nobody wants about him, me love him. Until me realize him truth thing.
You know, a little era, like a little residential area called Elliston Flat. That's where he used to locate one at time. So where she used to meet up with him. So I don't know if she didn't know anybody around that era. Or she may be coming out the puppy era and book him. I don't know how she meet him. I can't say. But me just talk about him. That there's no system that feed him. Any system feed him my mother. I'm never living a father, I'm living a mother. You know what I mean? So at the time my mother talk about him was a quietest guy, boy in church and all these things. You know your son are growing and unalive people, come start.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the woman said in the interview. She said that the mother had 2 kids that she was taking care of by herself.
Yeah.
And this little boy, he was quiet. He was, I guess they liked him, so they decided that they were gonna sponsor his education and, have him in
the... She said the same thing about age-able to the bigger son, and him not different. The two of them are the same. The two of them destined to badness. You know what I mean?
Clive, somebody quiet on me and nice. I mean, they didn't come bad enough. We can't rewrite their history because just as well Serpent will tell you about Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy wasn't all that.
I understand what I'm saying, but I am saying that the mother is saying the thing that she's not saying that the child is bad. She was saying that they're good. You understand me?
But I fear children, she never see them bad. I fear children.
They've done so much bad. But that's why we now have to speak out and say, no, when I listen to a mother say, the mother know the mother. It's simple. The mother know the mother. and she keep it quiet. She not the only mother do it. Several of them in Jamaica do it.
Facts. Several of them do it. All of them.
You guys remember a story a few years ago when a father came out?
What was that, Anna? Anna, say it again.
Years upon years and he never listened. And whatever happened to him is just what happened to him. So that mother never want to complain about him or talk bad about him. It's just, I see what happened to him. He got a deadly demise.
Yeah, so every time them talk, and when they want you come block road with them, they want you to cuss the government, see when them know them people them are do. Them know them son are do. Them woman in a Jamaica and enough of the woman them will lead them with them to the whole of them know where happen. It's when the police take action, them want to block up road and want you to come out and help support to do. When I support the wrongs of one in Jamaica.
And sometimes some woman put themselves in some position where them have to do it because them scared of the man where them lay down with too.
Who them want Black Road with them? You? Are you them a call to Black Road? And them can't call me.
Oh, they must be mad. Me a hot girl, me not join them something there.
All the time we see it happen now. When it happen and the mother come out against it, people go to the Black Road. And light
community.
And light rubber tire and a Migla road and all that thing there.
Yeah.
But some of those people are persons who benefit directly from those wrongdoing. Some of them are women, them tired woman. And all of that and people who do things for when him keep him, go give them the spoils. So them are gonna come out.
That's why them call it a loss. When time police analyze them call it a loss and staff come out come create animosity like them don't know them pitney are do. Them know them pitney are do, you know. Them all know them pitney are do. So when the judgment come, under inherit from it, I want to never say nothing about it. So when the judgment come, we call it a loss.
Yes. You pick me out the wrong carry them in. Me no parents.
Alright, you notice when the unalive was going on with little children and all of that, whenever you Fitz Jackson come out and say anything, know that you put down these criminals. Fitz Jackson said Jamaica is not safe. Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
That Jamaicans, I mean, I don't know which Jamaicans he must speak for. He must speak for himself and him cronies. We can't speak for all of us. He said Jamaicans are not safer. They don't feel safer. So it's not only the parents and people in society that sympathize with criminals.
He's a madman.
Inspiration, how many times I hear him speak when the children get unalive? How many times I hear him come out and speak?
No time. It's as though the civil society that can be a defenders of the criminal element.
No, you want to come out and defend the criminals talking about Jamaica is not safer?
They're still doing it right now. They're still doing it with the little baby with unalive what they blaming the police and they're not blaming the criminal them where that fire the thing. They're blaming the police. They want to make it look like it's okay to do that. It's not okay. It's wrong. And people come out and a protest. It's every year we do this. Really? You shouldn't be doing it none time at all.
Yeah.
That's what cost the baby life. And people want to normalize behavior like that in the country. And the country cannot run like that.
Because deep in their heart, they know, say, them know,
I
say,
would
them
say to you for that, even with
inspiration. Deep in them heart, them know who them in the harbor road cast if it happen to the pity, you know.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
They were all out there doing it. They're all a part of it. And have a baby out there. How can you have a baby out there with all of that?
Yeah.
And now the baby lose innocent life. The baby is innocent, but the surrounding with the baby, it wasn't safe.
No.
There you go.
And they want to normalize that. It's okay for them to do what they do, but it's not okay when the police retaliate. And
No.
that can't be right.
Yeah. when I sat and I look at the Cherry Tree Lane massacre, and when I look at the young lad running and met his demise right under a car, saw danger, was running, and men, grown men, look at those children and did what they did to them. Listen, I think the Prime Minister was so aggrieved that day when he visited the scene and he couldn't hold back the emotions. He said, "You meet your maker or a judge." That was where that statement came from when he saw that. And we have not looked back since. And believe me, I'm behind him 150%.
Yeah.
I hear the PNP and their live talking how innocent lives have been gone and blah, blah, blah. Guess what?
Inspiration, let me tell you, I never witnessed it from my eyesight, but I was around in Maxfield. I see Badman light a house with a whole entire family in it with kids. I don't know if nobody remember that incident in Maxfield.
I remember the
and
incident.
when the people them are run out of the house, Badman turn on fire upon them, shoot them up.
Shoot them, yeah. I remember the incident.
Nobody block road. Nobody block road.
I was in an event in Toronto, and a guy who came from Jamaica at the time, a group came. It was a concert actually. It was a Jamaican group that came, and the guys were saying where they're from. So I normally, when people come from back home and visit, I try to talk with them, and I realized the guy was from that area, and I asked him the question: who would open gunfire on innocent lives, set their homes on fire?
Yeah.
Who would have done that?
And they were trying to escape, and they could have come out. Everybody that came to the grill after gunshot, everything they denied. About 7 people, one time.
I remember the incident, and he looked at me and he never said anything. And I said, that's the reason why I cannot go back to Jamaica. I said that to him. I said, I cannot. That's not normal behavior. That's abnormal.
No.
That's not normal.
No.
That's crazy.
You look again, look what happened to the incident, the issue with Paul Wells' daughter and
the baby.
How these men managed to put a high-powered rifle at the head of an infant. Where they came from, they must have taken some kind of a substance before they carry out these attacks. I don't think they can be normal. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think they're normal. And when they're going to make statements, apology and statements of how they can be better, and I tell you, men like those should never see the light of day.
With Andrew, you shall meet your maker.
Yes.
You shall meet your maker.
Let them all meet their maker. Let them all meet their maker. Let them all meet their maker.
And inspiration. It's my freedom of speech. It's my freedom of speech. It's important to me, you know, where business about no jail peer and no PMP when me talk, you know. I speak my free will, you know, because you see, there's a present issue now when I have with Andrew Holness, you know. See, now me talk about it more than once, I say right now, look how the police them fight the crime, and I kill the police them fight the crime, the boy then going on the studio and I sing for promote the same thing what the police are fight. And now we come out to tackle the industry that promote this music, bro.
Listen, I think he has to tread lightly. If he goes after them from that vantage point, I tell you, then it will be anarchy. It's just as how when they give the increase to the parliamentarians, it would have the same kind of effect. Believe me. So I think he just probably leave that one alone, because, you know, it might ruffle too many feathers. And I understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you that the influence of music influences certain behavior.
The problem now is because it influence them too.
Well, the thing about it draw them out too. The government catch them too.
Exactly.
They're getting catch.
Exactly.
Because they're informing on their own self.
Yes.
That is same thing reach Cartel too, you know. Remember, say Cartel inform on himself, you know.
Of course, he informed on him. Did inform on himself.
Yeah, I'm sitting
How
there
so?
too.
Especially cartel of song out there went to them, cut them up fine and that shirt right there.
And the
Oh,
shoes.
yes.
And the shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That
shoes
song when
lace and all that.
them have Sir P play one of the song where him actually the guys went to commit a crime for him and him actually have them on the phone and he hear the entire thing. And that was in his music and people think that music was a real thing.
Remember, you know, him know say him own conscience at it. I got deal with him, you know. At it or deal with him because him know him not got prison innocent. Him know him not got prison innocent.
That's the reason why I'm running from Jamaica, man.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Oh, yes. I mean, you see, when he got released, the entire Gaza nation thought he was going to be, he was coming home back. But let me tell you.
Remember that police alone want him, the bad man want him. So
He made a
Exactly.
smart move, though.
I was watching TikTok, and there was a guy, I think he lived in the States, he said, Lizard, Mom, don't have Lizard today, but your mom can have you and hug you and show you off. He said, you know what? And he sent some threats to Cartel.
I know,
And
you know the guy
said
where
to
you
myself,
talk.
Yes, and he said, I said to myself, you see that? It's a wake-up call. He needs to leave Jamaica. And exactly what I thought is what happened.
Yeah,
He had to have left.
yeah.
Couldn't stay.
I have to leave, you know, because him know him guilty when him go prison for him. No one.
And he probably wouldn't be so, he would probably unalive him by today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 permission and not probably analyze him. They would, you know that him can't stay.
Yes.
No,
I didn't know the rascal. And I was out in Western Canada. And listen to this. And listen to how the music have this influence. I was in Western Canada. I was working on a project there. And I heard a guy, a little young guy from Africa, just came to Canada. And he was playing this reggae music. And I said, you're an African. What do you know about reggae music? And he was playing this reggae music. And he said to me, you know who this is? I said, no. No. I said, how long have you been in Canada? He probably been in Canada maybe 3 or 4 months. And he was playing this music. I didn't know Cartel's work. And he said to me, it's World Boss. I said, who is that? He said, you're from Jamaica and don't know the World Boss? I said, no, I have no clue. He said, that's Vibes Cartel. My jaw dropped. I said, wow. And it was then and there, the first time I heard of Vibes Cartel was that little African guy told me about Vibes Cartel. And I started to pay attention until the incident happened and it becomes more amplified. I said, this guy, wow.
Listen to his music, you know. I don't listen to his music, but even the person, remember the 4 persons that got unalive in the wall from the teacher and her family?
Yeah.
And Serpi said that he was the one and him denied it. But yet still Dark Power and the guy was able to send information back and forth to the money that threatened the money that implicate Cartel. And he was involved.
Wow.
Right before Dark Power died, he implicated him.
Wow.
So that Cartel pay persons to stab you in a prison and all. Them are Serpi, them are the biggest snitch, you know.
I'm telling you.
Them snitch on each other easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
I remember a girl they were giving after Cartel was incarcerated. They had some people they were talking about. You know, there was a program there about Cartel one evening on the radio, on the TV, and they were saying, you know, who he was, blah blah blah, and everybody's giving their view. And one girl said they grew up together so tight, and she had no idea what news get to Cartel. But she knew Cartel ordered a beating on her. Beat her so bad, she said she beat herself. And they asked her, how do you know it was Cartel who ordered the beating? He said the way we used to move. And after the incident, he avoided me at all costs. So I knew it was coming from his hand.
Where did you see that person? Where did you meet that person?
I saw it was on TV. I saw they were
Oh, it was Gaza Keys.
I don't know who it was, but the young lady said she got a beating that day. She didn't know she could survive.
Yo, cartel is
Anali,
like
yeah. I told you, experience.
No, it's not Lisa Hype. It's not Lisa Hype.
No,
it's Gaza King.
it's Gaza King.
Lisa Hype, he released a video with her doing the things.
No, man, I told him because I used to beat some of my artists, terminal. I still like say
Black Rhino.
Black Rhino.
If one of them.
Allegedly set God and Black Rhino for the house on fire.
If them go do a show outside our jurisdiction, like say, if them go do a show, I call it a little packages for themselves, I ain't not know about it. I ain't find out last minute. Yeah, man, that's why you used to, I'm in the side being beating them, so.
You remember the video with Tommy? Remember the recording with Tommy Lee crying? When he just went and he spent 5 money on Tommy Lee. I said, but
then, who you think backs up Ninja Man fantasy? A Klansman do that, That was Klansman, Who backs up Ninja Man fan stage where him and Ninja Man did a clash, That was Klansman fan stage, with him,
Yeah.
Yes. One of the Klansman that with him on the stage, is one of the wickedest one of them out of all of them. I just, yes.
One police officer says that based on their investigation, he said, and a number of police officers knew about this and know it's right. He said, you will never defend Vice Garson. He said they linked over by Gregory Park or wherever, where he was living. They linked about 100 people being unalive as a result of his influence.
Yeah.
And the police said they had evidence.
Indirectly, yes, directly and indirectly.
Yes. Over 100.
Yep.
That's why when Romy I did it incident with TJ and Maria and him come out and attack, we don't beat him, man. Mr. Cartel, stop. You don't give it no stop. You can. Yeah. Him not supposed to be the one to talk about we not beat woman and all of that. Nah.
Him beat woman and man and take life.
Remember that when she singing them songs, say him work so hard and get much money and his mom is still poor. Because everything him work, Cartel take it. So he said go up on tour and his mom is still poor. Cartel take every cent.
Yeah, remember say Bounty Killer did say, me not do them. Remember Bounty Killer did come talk about it too, and tell you what Cartel do between people, them, and take everything from them,
Really?
And them come out and them still worship him, them go blame, go worship him. Look how much shit him put up on Popcorn, and the only reason Popcorn saved, and the mercy, I miss run a prayer.
Yes. Yep.
What did you do to Popcorn?
Hit, put out a lot of hit on him.
Really?
They said it in the Klansman trial, the man said and Popcorn still behave like he don't believe.
That's why Gaza
He
came
was the first one who spoke about it, and the man spoke about it when he came out to the Klansman trial. Yes. It was a traffic jam. Why they never analyzed him that year?
Yep.
You mean he's that evil?
Yes. Powerful.
The man said in the Klansman trial it was a traffic jam. Why?
That is
Popcorn was not analyzed that year.
Because police had to escort Popcorn back the way he was going
Yes.
back to safety. That is true.
Yep.
Why he had wanted to analyze
Because
Popcorn was getting a lot.
if you get in certain shows,
We wanted to stop what Popcorn have right now.
Oh.
the whole linking up with Drake and all that stuff, that's Popcorn.
Yeah.
He wanted to stop
Cartel-
that. Yeah.
Cartel face could not be shown because of his conviction and all that kind of stuff. So, he had lost his face.
But look at the irony though. He out
I know
of
something wrong with the Gaza fans because no matter what, them still jump up on the tag.
Not
But
Gaza Slim.
That's why I can't agree when people say, but him do enough time and you can let him out. No, man, no.
No.
I'm gonna come on, man, him do enough time and Lizard was this. Lizard was never a bad man. Lizard I wanted to retard somebody from the country. When people put out the video, Lizard is surprised. Well, look at it like one could send out one. When send go buy everything and clean up the yard and them something, they never any bad man. He was just happy to be in Carter's company.
Right.
So that was the kind of character Lizard was.
Yeah. He was just a send off man.
So it's a little yard boy.
Yeah, but
Yes.
him get cartel shit mess up and that make cartel unalive him.
Ah.
The shoes when him sing. Yeah. And that make him unalive Lizards.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think of somebody who can tell her like Lizard is, but it's just a little simple little person come from the country happy that Cartel say yeah and like him and maybe give him 2 clocks and him go up and down behind Cartel, clean up the yard and any little thing then said him go do, him do. But it was no pow man.
No.
They can say like him have ADHD or something. Him have one little video just dancing and so people when they play me say then this little boy no sick somebody.
Yeah. And you unalive the look you.
You have the guys up on the table, Lizard, when bad man and Lizard this. Them just want excuse. Just admit that the man was just a bad man and it's simple. He has no conscience. Because the popcorn break out, where you want to analyze popcorn? Why? Because him not show obeisance to you? Because he make more money than you?
Mm-hmm.
And look at it, just a Stockholm syndrome is a hell of a thing, you know. Because this man come out and regardless of what them know, popcorn still there behind him. Yeah. One guy's always say me done. And he knows.
No, a lot of them still scared, Annalie. That's what it is too. They're still under control.
Me not have so much money and scared of Stockholm syndrome. Me not have so much money and scared of lie you a tell. Lie you a tell. Because him badness down and water down.
Listen. He can't.
Would you be scared, Inspiration? Would you be scared with so much money?
No. And Cartel cannot come back to any kind of relevance again. Cannot. He has to stay in America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it must be Stockholm syndrome. It can't be anything else.
How can he come back with this?
Can't come back to
Can't
no relevance
come back.
toward. Can't.
Andrew change up everything.
And Andrew alone, sir, people put out too much on him. And every move he makes, like every move he makes, sir, people put out. Remember how him come out and him go back about one Dan Kesha Miller. Remember, sir, people put out all that immediately.
That's why I used to say when them ask him questions, say, you still live in Jamaica? Hell no, I live in Florida. I live right here. Like, he happy to say that in a quick fast because of the whole shit that's going on. He know, and then they asked him, oh, well, the government, did you sue? And he said, no, I'm not suing. No, leave it alone. He just walk away from that.
What is he can't sue? Can't do a shit. Can't touch the government.
He's lucky to be alive.
All I can say, he has some very crafty lawyers. He has some crafty lawyers before Isaac. And Isaac up and down. Tam Tavares.
That's what they are.
Tam Tavares is a crafty lawyer.
Thieves. That's what they are.
Because they bribe the juror and then said, it's okay, we don't need to pull the juror, let them stay. And then they come back years later and say, oh, the jurors were bribed, but they didn't start a new trial.
Right.
When they were the ones who said, okay, you know, the jurors were tainted. Yeah, so they knew what they were doing. We had some crafty lawyers. And even though we want this, but we have to give it to the lawyers, they were very good.
I know.
Yeah.
I
That's what you'd want a lawyer to do.
Well.
And now this man is saying that, yeah, Privy Council found him to be whatever, so he's not guilty, so you can't say he's a convict anymore. Crafty lawyer, man.
He is a convict. He did time. He got sentenced.
They are saying that he's not.
How long did he
I think from 2012
13 years.
13 years, yeah.
13 years.
And up to a year before last, Cartel was behind bars threatening people just to see him for his children. I already checked for myself. Yes. His son got in an altercation with a security guard in notorious. And he typed and said that if it was on the street, they would find the security guard head separate from his body. He was in prison doing the same thing.
You know a case in point, and this is what I want to ask the panel. I really want to ask the panel this. The current Klansman trial now underway. The defense is arguing that they have a no case submission, meaning they have not enough evidence or proof. One of the reasons they're not able to get inside the jail cell to interview their clients and witnesses. And so, because of the electronic obstacles or blocks being placed, they're unable to get and visit the client or to get interview with witnesses and character witnesses and stuff like. I don't understand. If you're behind bars, your evidence should be inadmissible in court. You're a criminal. Right away, on the face of it, how can we take what you're saying? So what kind of evidence they're going to the court for? And again, if they have cell phone blockers, why can't the lawyers get into the prison, get permission to sit on a one-on-one with whoever they need to interview? Why should we have any kind of cell phone interview with the lawyers can or would want to reach their client? How does a cell phone get inside the prison anyways? I think there's something there that doesn't look right to me. Those privileges should be denied.
Yes.
I remember when Cartel was there, he made more songs and made more money in prison for a while than when he was out. And how was he able to do that?
And the judge requested that they gave some of the money to Lizard's family, and he said he wasn't going to do it.
He should have given all the money to the family.
And he didn't give any because his mother said she don't get any money. The system should ensure. That's what I like with America. They would ensure that the money goes to the family.
What?
Restitution.
So it tells me that the system is broken.
It is. It is. Remember, say a prisoner in there, and a prisoner that the latest clocks, the latest this. Them look better than people that walk outside
Then
and
you hear
work.
Cartel say a lobster tail you might eat.
How so? How they managed to get that? Tell me.
And that more know how you get lobster tail in a prison.
I think his meals were created and brought in for him specifically because they said that he had grave disease and he couldn't eat regular food. So I think his food was curated for him specifically by his family members. Yes.
Wow.
So it was brought in every day. Shorty used to do it, and then I don't know who else. I didn't see them after the breakdown with Shorty. But she used to take his food every single day.
Wow.
Yep. Those privileges should cut off.
And I think he used to get conjugal visits. So when we're talking about being unfair behind bars, no.
Yeah, so on understand now whether it's the GLP or the PMP, Jamaica system is just a criminal system.
Yes.
It's a criminal system. Whether it's a PMP
needs to be clean. Need to wash.
Remember the Rio Grande thing, what Andrew did done to the people. Andrew forced the people in a thing, forgive them little or nothing. When if them they carry the government to court, them, they get way more money.
You know why you were saying I find guilty?
Which Andrew attack and what system? You have to explain properly,
Listen to me now, man. Andrew did that to the people in a Rio Grande when them poison the water and kill off the whole of the fish them.
Hold on, Clive. Hold on. We have to careful to say Andrew did that. Remember,
Listen to me, Andrew was the government at the time. Andrew supported the thing. He was the man that behind it. He can't tell me nothing.
Clive, listen, man.
Calm down,
Clive,
we're not arguing,
Clive,
Clive.
listen. And that's what Dexter was saying, of to put things into context. You have persons for each department that works. So everything will happen, you can say Andrew. Who was
Listen
the
to me.
minister of fishery?
Listen to me. Andrew was the one who go and negotiate to do it. I'm telling you what him did.
You know that? For fact that he did it?
Of course. If don't
Where's that evidence?
Hold on,
Where's
show it.
that
Hold on.
evidence?
Clive, where's the evidence?
Oh, you mean the evidence Andrew went and speak to the people of himself?
Well, we
It's
heard
there
what
on
you're
the-
saying.
Where is the evidence? There must
We
be
heard what you're
documentation.
saying.
Who want the documentation?
Patient, yeah.
That's what him did.
Clive, no, you're not getting it. Where's the documentation?
When do what Andrew did? Andrew didn't want the people them to bring the government to court, because then bring them to court, they have to pay them way more money than way more give them. You understand?
Clive,
So,
I said Andrew did it directly. So I said, where's the evidence that he went and negotiated directly?
him
Me never
talk-
run it up by what? Where's the evidence?
when you go on the internet and search and see if you see it.
No man, you tell me where we can go find it.
Yeah, because you bring it.
No, but you know it, you say you know it, definitely. So tell me where to go and find it.
Adopted labor right and PMP, you know, when
No.
labor right do something wrong, we don't know
Right.
how
Ellen,
because of
Inspiration,
Right.
you ever hear me tell a man say nothing no go so?
Clive, we're not saying that it's a lie. We're asking you for
We say where is the evidence so we can go and find it?
Me go search up feet. Me a try
No
to
man,
search
if me dey give something
Evidence.
up to last night, like before last time me a talk, you know, and feed it asking for the evidence. I'm go look feet and tell him.
Listen to me now. Andrew did something to the people that they didn't agree with. And why them think that the money what him give to them was way little, and if them brought them to court. That's what I'm saying.
Me say Andrew, me say Clyde, did Andrew Wallace did it specifically, one of his ministers do it. I just say Andrew did it specifically. I say where do I find the evidence to back that up? I want to see it.
Andrew was the man who went secretly and speak to the people about
Clive, me know why you got no, me know why you got no secret, no.
What? You can't come with that,
Andrew
Clive.
went and speak to the people.
I
Listen
just
to me
no,
now. Andrew went and speak to the people.
Clive, if it's secretly, Clive, how
no,
did you
if
know?
a secret, no, that can't
How
back
did
up,
you
no.
know if it's secretly?
Listen to me now. Andrew go and deal
No,
with the people.
we're not going to run with that.
Listen me, I said, Andrew went and deal with the people because he don't want it to go to court.
Clive,
Why he went to them?
Clive, you said secretly. How did you know that? Clive.
Then that is most be secret. The Andrew went to them because
Clive,
Andrew
if a secret
okay.
and you're alone, that's
because
what
he don't want it to go to court.
Clive, me
No,
now
Clive.
say a lie, you are tell just tell me where to get the evidence.
We can go with supposition.
All right. It's all right. Me go
Clive, me
search.
I know me not tell say a lie, you are telling her because I wouldn't do that.
Never
That's
search.
where the evidence
But
when we can find it.
This is what I am saying to you, that the money that Andrew negotiated to give the people.
Clive, I'm going to tell me the same thing. I'm going to say, where can I find the evidence?
We
Me
want
not
to
tell
go
us a lie,
find
you
it
tell.
for herself.
You
That's
tell me
all we're
about find it and
asking
tell me
you.
hear it.
All right.
Where can I find the
Alright.
evidence?
All right, if you go and maybe and type in the Rio Grande cities with the government and the people about the damaging of the Rio Grande and the fish them they died. Maybe if you go to that, you might see some result come up on it.
Clive.
Clive, me not no long reading tonight. I just want to know the evidence. Andrew,
Alright.
go back
Read
and
the
strong arm
comment,
the people
read the
them
comment.
and get less.
Read the
Here in the
comment.
comment section.
Andrew did not negotiate anything. And I tell him, I want to know where Andrew negotiated. I want to put up at the Ministry of Fishery, which just fly. Andrew directly. They say, Andrew,
Andrew didn't want to go to court.
Lord, Clive, what Andrew didn't want, because no government wanted, no government no one scandal upon themselves. Why didn't want and what happened are two different things. Where can I find the evidence that he went and strong arm the people them and give them less than what they deserve? Where can I go and find that?
Yes,
Clive
the people
said
get less
secretly.
than what they deserve. I'm telling
He
you.
said, Anna, he said, yes, Lee.
Tell that guy he might go back and read again.